Good morning, everyone. So we stayed at a Lolly Creek campsite last night. It was a very good night's sleep. I slept amazing. Jamie's very cranky this morning. He lost his sleeping bag a couple days ago when we were in Longmire. He was going through his gear trying to get his chargers out in the restaurant, and we think his sleeping bag fell out of his bag in the restaurant under the table. We didn't find out till yesterday evening at Paradise River that he didn't have a sleeping bag. And well, luckily the temperatures are very warm, unseasonably warm right now, so he's getting by without it. We're worried about tonight up at Summerland. He's gonna try it, but he's got like 2 puffies, 2 pairs of leggings. He's got plenty of clothing to layer with. So we think we'll be okay. But anyway, we're at Olali. He's cranky because he didn't sleep much last night, so I'm letting him sleep in a little bit. We only got 10.5 miles today. Up to Summerland. Today is the climax of the trip. We're going to be going over Indian Bar in Summerland. This was the alternative that we got our itinerary changed to. We were originally supposed to keep going down this Cowlitz Creek all the way out to Okanhipikash or something like that entrance, and then out towards the PCT, and then we were going to hit the PCT, take it north up to Crystal Lakes. But now we don't have to do that because we were able to get walk-in permits to where we got one at Summerland. So we're hiking from here back up to the AT to Summerland, staying there tonight, and then tomorrow morning, easy 7-mile hike downhill back to White River, stay there, and we're done. So the trip is sadly coming to a close. It's a bummer. I'm looking forward to seeing my kids again, though. So yeah, let's get this day going. For the record, in case anybody's curious, that's what an outhouse looks like. Alright, we are getting definitely a late start, but it's okay. It's 9:38. Should be plenty of time to get to Summerland. So, it's a beautiful day. Temperature's great, but oh my god. Bugs aren't bad yet. But apparently I don't need bugs to fall on my face. Alright. Got a 1.3 mile hike back to the Wonderland Trail. And then above tree line.
Walking out there 2 minutes ago, I had a whole spider and web in my face.
Oh, I heard you scream. Yeah.
I had to do with a web.
Yeah, they were bad the first half too. All right, we're back on the Wonderland. Indian Bar, 4.6. No, I'm gonna take a small little break. But yeah, that's no joke of a little climb out of Olali. You may have noticed I haven't filmed a whole lot yesterday or today, and that's mostly because I'm trying to conserve my disk space for today. Today's supposed to be one of the best days of the whole trip. So hasn't really been a whole lot to see anyways. I mean, the hiking's been like this most of the time. And if there was something other than this, I did turn the camera on, but just been a lot of woods walking. And it's not worth wasting the disk space for, so that's why you haven't seen a whole lot, but it's about to get good. So I'm sure you're gonna be seeing a lot to come. There's Mount Hood. Straight ahead. Wow. That's pretty grand. That's cool. Starting to get up there. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Out there today. This is an amazing spot to stop. Just air out. We're not even eating or anything. We're just taking a break. But man, 360-degree view. Mount Rainier, Mount Hood, wildflowers.
You mentioned that terrible, insane climb we've done this morning.
Yeah, and we just climbed a lot. There's our first view of Indian Bar. It's the creek, Indian Bar Creek, or whatever it is. That's where we're going. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this section right here, I think that's Panhandle Gap. So somewhere in the middle is Panhandle Gap, and that's where the trail crosses the highest point on the Wonderland. So after Indian Bar, we have to cross Panhandle Gap to get to Summerland, which is just on the other side. And I'm assuming just on the other side of that pass. So that's probably where we're going. This is a sketchy bridge. Oh man, look at this. Oh, that's sketchy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, oh man. Look at that. Oh. That's crazy. That looks so refreshing. Back down to Indian Bar. We're about 5,600, 5,730 in elevation. We gotta go up to 6,350 for this hill.
We got another hill later where we're gonna get up over 67, I think, which is Panhandle Gap, which is where we're headed. That's pretty crazy. You can see the trail coming down the mountain all the way to Indian Bar. And I'm pretty sure I was able to see this section of the trail from over there. See it coming in and out of the valley. Indian Bar, you see the shelter down there. So I'm pretty sure the trail goes up and wraps around the ridge, kind of dips down right there, keeps moving across, maybe up through there or up through there. Either way, that one or that one is Panhandle Gap. Guarantee it. Definitely not getting much closer here. Oh, you slip off this, you're going down. And on the other side, I don't know if somehow Jamie got behind me. I thought he was in front of me. But I've come up this whole hill almost and I haven't seen him. I think he may have got off the wrong trail and somehow got behind me. Starting to lose sight of Mount Hood, but you can see it right back there, just barely. I think once we get over Panhandle Gap, you won't be able to see it anymore. It's cool while it lasted. These mountains are awesome. Pretty sure we'll be able to see Panhandle Gap from White River as well. I just didn't recognize it when we were over there the other day. Oh wow. I found Jamie. Yeah, up there. He's out there lounging, waiting on me. I don't know where he got his energy from because he skipped lunch. He ran up this thing. This has killed me worse than any other climb on the trail so far. Oh, I'm dying. Almost, we are at 6,500 feet. Hey Jamie, how you like that chair?
It's not that great. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of this chair or anything. I'll just sit on my nice comfortable rock. I love rocks. A few weeks ago, this was probably a snowfield. There's my water. It's beautiful. Oh, I get to walk across a small bit of snow. Oh, snowfield. And a marmot. Hey, buddy. Hey. And there he goes. There's another marmot I just saw galloping down the hill. Yeah, this is their home. There's their water source. They forage for seeds and berries and such. Yeah, they can make a nice home up here. I guess they burrow when it snows. I won't leave you alone. Got a marmot sunning himself on the rock. That's a good boy. Or girl. Got a little friend sunning himself on the rock. Hey bud, how you doing? I ain't gonna bother you. So I did hear rumors about one somewhat sketchy snow crossing. That would be this one. Just because this is too loose up here and, well, there's that. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Just keep your feet turned sideways and anchored in. And you won't go anywhere. This actually seems to me a little more treacherous than that. As you can see, we must go down. You can see the trail going up to Panhandle Gap up there. So I know that's where we're going. Prairie dogs.
Yeah.
There were prairie dogs and it was either South Dakota or Wyoming. I can't remember, but I remember we stopped to buy peanuts and we would like feed them peanuts, and everybody driving down the road would feed them peanuts. They had like little holes in the ground. Yeah. But these guys, the marmots, they remind me of prairie dogs, like a lot.
I think they're family.
A little fluffier.
Well, they're in the family.
Yeah.
They're probably in the same family as squirrels, or at least somewhere down there.
Yeah. This Panhandle Gap area is bigger than I thought it was. Look at this. It's gonna take a little while, maybe. Oh, another one. Hey, buddy. Well, hi there. This one must give you vertigo. Wow. And then have to walk across that. Oh man. Oh, that was pretty scary. Wow. Dude, that was pretty scary. I don't know if you can see them, but I can. Those little white specks in the green patch out there, those are goat, mountain goat. I don't know if we're gonna be going past them or not. we on like a goat path? Jeez. Yeah, that was one of the scariest things I think I've ever done. Oh boy. Walking through snow. And that is how you traverse Panhandle Gap. Whee! I imagine this is Summerland, appropriately named. You got swimming holes, swimming pond there and there. That's more like a splash pond. Got snow melt, snow, sunny. I could see it called Summerland. That makes sense. In the summertime. Wonder if that's the camp in those trees right there. I bet it is. Coming out of Summerland. Safe to say this is probably about the end of Summerland. Before I get to the shelter. Definitely the end of Panhandle Gap. So, and coming down the last big hill of our Wonderland Trail through hike. So, hard part's over for sure. Pretty sure our campsite for the night's in these trees coming up. Panhandle Gap. We're leaving her. We have arrived at Summerland campsite. We got campsite number 5. Can't see the number, but this is us all the way at the very end. Haven't set up yet, obviously, because we're whooped. But this is our last night in the woods. We'll be at White River Campground tomorrow night, which is still in the park, but not necessarily. It's not backcountry. So, all right. Well, yes. We had a great final night. Jamie said he's going right there. I'm gonna go right there. Alright, we made camp. Past sunset. We have snowy mountains above us. It's awesome. And that's me, my setup, Jamie's camouflage, and we got our communal area. Alright. This is probably it for tonight. Good morning. It's a moonrise. All right, we're finally leaving Summerland campsite. Number 5, best campsite here. It's probably one of the best campsites I've ever had, just because the views of the mountains, views of this grassy mountain over here. The stars were amazing, the satellites were amazing, the moon was amazing. Shooting stars were amazing. This meadow was amazing. This was an excellent campsite. So it's 10:00 something, 10:05, 10:10. We're finally getting out of here, regretfully. But this is it. Back down the White River. Hey. Oh, wow.
Big one.
Summerland group site. Now that's a nice shelter. I would sleep in this for sure. Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. They got like little bench seating. Wow. That's where we came from. Panhandle Gap. It's right up in there. Well, we've passed Frying Pan Creek parking lot, trailhead, or trailhead parking lot, whatever. We passed the side trail for that. We passed the side trail for White River Road. So, which is what we would have taken had we not wanted to ford White River or take the trail bridge, which I hear might be out. So either way, we're staying on the Wonderland. Tried and staying true to the path. So it's uphill. This is probably the last uphill of the whole trip. 300 feet, nothing much. And we'll be there shortly. I think we're in the last, probably within the last 2 miles, 2.5 miles. This is it. Officially in the last mile. Now we passed or a couple rangers passed us while we were having lunch back there, and they said that the White River crossing, the bridge is there and it's okay in the morning, but they said that it is basically over the bridge. Your feet are going to get wet, and they said there's even parts at the end where it's swift moving current and it's a little under knee deep. So yeah, our feet are gonna get wet right at the very, very end of our Wonderland Trail hike. So what can you do? It's all right. We'll have time to take our shoes off and dry them out, but we're gonna get wet at the very, very last second. Well, I can see the White River Campground. That's the end. That's our full loop. The only obstacle we have left in the way is this river, and we got to get across. Yep. That's what we got to cross. And there's our path up the White River. my feet wet. This is where I hear it gets deep. So I'll put these back on. See how this goes. I really don't want to slip. Oh yeah. That's a little brisk. Woo-hoo, and cold. That feels good. Man. Safely across the White River. And we will be done as soon as we get to the top of this little hill here. We'll be at White River Campground. Not quite there yet. Congratulations, Jamie, you're a through hiker. Gotta touch that sign. Boom. 3:19 p.m. p.m. on 8/13, I think, August 13th. All right. That's crazy. This is where it all started. I remember all this straight up the hill. That's where we went. Right here's our walk-in permit. Or walk-in campsite. Just went to get water. Everything's cleaned up. Did hand washed a lot of clothes in the sink in the bathroom. Washed my feet, changed clothes, washed everything. Trying to get as much stench off me as I can since getting picked up by Katie tomorrow morning. So this is it. Got clothes drying over here. Wake up tomorrow, it's all over. Now, all right, we're done. Katie's gonna be here to get us any minute. Camp's packed up. Still wearing my camp shoes, all cleaned up. We're about to get in the car and go back to civilization and leave Rainier. It's been a great trip. Very successful, minus one sleeping bag that Jamie happened to lose, but he's about to get on a mission to get it back. But we are done. That's the historic ranger cabin. This is the backpacker campsite. There's the Wonderland over there. So I'm gonna sit over here at this picnic table and wait on Katie to show up. All right, this is the end. End of the Wonderland Trail. Bittersweet, but it's time to go. See you guys next year.